I've always loved stories, but I never imagined I'd live one. My name is Grace from Lexington, Kentucky, and this is the part of my life I've never told anyone. It all started back in 2012 at our small community theater. I was cast as Juliet for a local summer play, and my Romeo was a boy named Ethan. We were both just 17 shy, nervous, and way too scared to admit how we really felt about each other. But as rehearsals went on, something between us began to change. Ethan always showed up early just to watch me read my lines alone, whispering Juliet's words under my breath. I remember one night, after a long practice, he handed me a folded piece of paper. It wasn't a love letter, not exactly. It was a list of all the reasons he admired me. I'll never forget the last line. "You were the only Juliet who ever made me nervous." For years, I kept that note tucked safely in my wallet, but Ethan was carrying a heavy secret, something he never talked about. His family was moving across the country right after the summer ended. He didn't want to break my heart, so he pretended our connection was just part of the play. On closing night, he slipped one last envelope into the pocket of my costume. Inside, a note was waiting for me. It said, "If life ever brings us apart, remember, some love stories don't end, they just wait." But I never saw that letter. It must have fallen out backstage, unnoticed, and got swept away with the discarded props. The very next morning, Ethan left town. Years passed. I moved on, or at least I tried to. New jobs, new cities, new responsibilities filled my life. But I never forgot the boy who made me feel like Juliet, even if it was just for one summer. Then, earlier this year, I was back in Lexington, helping renovate that same old theater. A volunteer found a dusty shoebox hidden behind the stage curtains and handed it to me. Inside, perfectly preserved, was Ethan's letter, unopened. My hands shook as I finally read the words meant for me 12 years earlier, the love confession I never knew existed. At the bottom of the page was a phone number. It was old and faded, but still readable. With my heart pounding, I dialed it. A familiar voice answered, "Grace." Sometimes Romeo and Juliet don't get a tragic ending. Sometimes they get a second chance, decades later. And that's the part of the story the world never gets to hear. Thank you for listening. If you love stories like this, make sure to subscribe for more.